Welcome back students. This is the continuation of the second rule about the indirect speech. So we are learning about how to change the direct speech into indirect speech, right? So there are three rules, but we are learning the second rule of indirect speech, that is changes in tenses. In tenses, if the in the direct speech, if the report speech it is in simple present, means we need to convert it into, or we need to change it into simple past. That is the first rule we have learned. And in the second rule, that is if the reported speech in the direct speech, that is in present continuous, means we need to convert into past continuous. Am I right? So in this video you are going to learn about the two more rules about the changes which is happening in the tenses in the indirect speech. Okay, so let's continue learning about the rules to change the tenses in the indirect speech. Okay, so that is the third rule. If the reported speech, that is the quoted speech, if the quoted speech comes in the simple past, you may ask me, ma'am, simple present la vanduchuna nama simple past la change pananum, idile simple past la vanduchuna nama eppadi ma'am change pandrathu? For that also we have a rule that if the direct speech, that reported speech comes in simple past verb, means that verb should be converted into past perfect. What is that past perfect? That is we need to add had and the past participle verb. Okay, we need to add the had plus the past participle verb to the place in which they have written in the past verb. Okay, let's understand this with example. That is in the direct speech they have given, that is they said Reena arrived on Sunday. They said Reena arrived on Sunday. அவங்க சொன்னாங்க ரீனா வந்து சண்டே வந்துட்டாங்க, ரீனா சண்டேவே வந்துட்டாங்க அவங்க சொன்னாங்க. That is the translation. Okay, so here can you find the past verb in the reported speech, that is inside the quoted mark in this sentence? Yes, that is arrived. Here arrived is the past verb, so they have already written in the past verb. Now we need to convert it into the past perfect verb only. That is in the indirect speech, the speaker name will come as it is, said we will write as it is, and in place of comma and quotation mark we need to write that, we know already. And they are talking about Reena, so I have written Reena again. And here the past verb, so instead of writing arrived, I need to use the past perfect verb. That is I need to write had and the past participle of the arrived, that is arrived only. So had arrived on Sunday will come as it is. Are you clear, children? So the changes has made here only. So they said that, and Reena we know how to write, and then in place of writing the past verb we need to put had before it. Okay, had எழுதிட்டு அதோட past participle verb என்னவோ அது நீங்க எழுதுவீங்க. That is had arrived is the correct past perfect for the verb arrive only. Okay, and all other words will come as it is. At the end we will put full stop. Are you clear? Simple past la vanduchi direct speech la அப்படினா அத நம்ம past perfect ல எழுதுவோம். That is had plus past participle verb. Past participle verb நீங்க வந்து learn பண்ணிருப்பீங்க. So you need to remember those words only. So எந்த wordக்கு எந்த past participle. I hope you are clear with this third rule. Let's do the one exercise, one example sentence. That is directly கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. Rahul said we won the match. Rahul said we won the match. Now let's convert into indirect. So I need to write indirect here. So the speaker name will come as it is. Speaker oda name அப்படியே எழுதணும். That is Rahul said as it is. And now in the indirect I should not use comma or quotation. In that place I need to use that. And we enna change agum, we will convert it into third person plural, that is they. Then here only I can find the past verb, that is own, and this own will be changed into, that is had own. Had எழுதிட்டு அந்த own எழுதுவீங்க. Had own the match. Clear children? So in the indirect speech we need to write the speaker name as it is. Said appadi எழுதுவோம். In place of comma and quotation நம்ம that எழுதுவோம். அது நமக்கு தெரியும். And we க்கு first person plural. So first person எழுதாம we need to write third person plural, that is they. அப்புறம் own, here only we find the past verb. Okay, simple past இருந்துச்சுனா past perfect ல மாத்தணும். அப்ப இந்த own எடுத்துட்டு நம்ம என்ன எழுதணும்னா had, had is the past and own it is the past participle verb. So had, own, the matches the correct answer. Okay, so I hope you are clear with the third rule. Let's go for the fourth one, that is past. If the reported speech comes with the past continuous form. See, present la continuous வந்துச்சுனா நம்ம past continuous ல எழுதுவோம். But இதுவே past continuous ல அது வந்திருக்கு அப்படினா நம்ம எந்த tense ல change பண்ணுவோம் means we will be changing into past perfect continuous. That is past perfect na நமக்கு தெரியும் had plus past participle verb. அப்போ past perfect continuous na had plus been plus the verb, the past participle verb. Okay, sorry, the continuous verb, that is had plus been எழுதிட்டு அப்புறம் என்ன verb verb plus ing. See, let's learn with the example. Direct speech they have given, that is Leela said I was playing basketball. Leela said I have playing basketball. So அப்ப என்ன வரும்னா Leelaங்கிறது speaker, said will come as it is. So that inverted comma and comma-வை நம்ம எடுத்துட்டு நம்ம வந்து என்ன போடுவோம், நம்ம that எழுதுவோம். And I-ங்கிறது first person, அப்ப third person suitable for Leela வந்து என்ன எழுதுவோம், நம்ம she தான் எழுதுவோம். So she and was playing எடுத்துட்டு we need to write the past perfect continuous, that is past perfect na had எழுதுவோம் நமக்கு தெரியும். So had, then been எழுதுவோம், had been and verb plus ing, that is playing. Leela said that she had been playing basketball. Leela சொன்னா அவ வந்து basketball விளையாடிட்டு இருந்தாரு, அவ வந்து சொன்னா அப்படி நம்ம சொல்லலாம். Okay, so the changes here, the changes made here is in place of was playing we need to write had been playing. Had been playing da nama எழுதுறோம். Clear? Let's do with one example sentence so that it will be very easy for you. Okay, so here I have given one example, that is Mr. Shah said we were working. Mr. Shah said we were working. Mr. Shah என்ன சொன்னார், Mr. Shah வந்து நாங்க எல்லாரும் work பண்ணிட்டு இருந்தோம் அப்படினு அவர் சொன்னாரு. Okay, Mr. Shah சொன்னாரு. This is in indirect speech only. Now we need to convert into indirect speech. See, indirect speech la let me write the topic, that is indirect. In indirect the speaker name will come as it is. So I am going to write the speaker name Mr. Shah. Said will come. Then in place of this comma and quotation I need to write that, and we is the first person pronoun and that should be changed into third person plural pronoun, that is they. And here the past continuous verb is were working. Where working is the past continuous verb. அது நம்ம past perfect continuous எழுதுவோம். அதாவது what are the three things we need to write, that is had, then been, அதுக்கு அப்புறமா என்ன verb, working. Had been working. At the end I need to put the full stop. Clear? Mr. Shah said that they had been working. That is the correct answer. So where working எடுத்துட்டு நம்ம had been add பண்ணி working அப்படியே எழுதணும். That is the fourth rule to change to the changes which are made in the tenses. Okay, which are made in the tenses only. Are you clear, children? And fifth rule is very easy. Nothing but I can write here. See, if there is an auxiliary, there is a modal auxiliary verb. Modal auxiliary verb என்னது, can, shall, will. இதான் இந்த three things. இந்த three things மே sentenceல வந்துச்சுனா can is the present verb, shall is also the present verb, will is also the present verb. அது நம்ம என்ன பண்ணனும், the as per the first rule, simple present and the simple past. You can go will be what is the past verb of past tense of can, that is could. So நம்ம வந்து indirectly can எழுதாம could எழுதுவோம். அதே மாதிரி will எழுதாம would எழுதுவோம், may எழுதாம might, and will எழுதாம would, and shall எழுதாம should. Are you clear, children? So whenever we are talking about the modal auxiliary verb can, will, shall, may, in the four things when the sentence la varudhu, you can go, she said you can go அப்படினா she said that to me that I can, I could go. So can வந்து indirectly என்னவா மாறும், could. Will be would. இதோட past verb தான் நம்ம எழுதுவோம். Clear, children? Can, will, shall, should அப்படி வந்துச்சுனா sentenceல as per the fifth rule we will be using its past verb, that is can's, could, and shall will be changed into should, will be changed into should, would only. Okay, may will be converted into might. As per the first rule எப்படி நம்ம பண்ணுவோம், simple present ல இருந்து simple past, அந்த verb ல இருந்து எடுத்துட்டு நம்ம அப்படியே past verb எழுதுவோம் இல்லையா, அதே மாதிரி can ல இருந்து can எடுத்துட்டு நம்ம could எழுதுவோம். Okay, so these are the 5 rules about the changing in the tenses, okay, in the indirect speech. So I hope you are clear with this topic, children. I'll see you in the next video by doing the exercise, and also we need to learn about the third rule. What is the third rule? That will be also we will be learning only. Thank you.